let's discuss about conditional probability. Conditional probability. So what is conditional probability? You must have heard a lot, okay, about this conditional probability. So if I define it, okay, so we say that likelihood of an event A, okay, what is conditional probability? So this is the likelihood of an event A occurring given that another event B has already happened. Okay, so let me define it and then I'll give you more. So likelihood of an event A happening given that another event B has already occurred, and the way we denote it is probability of A given B. So this is how we represent this slash is A given B. Okay, so this is the normal definition. So but in more in general terms, what we say is, so for example, we know the probability of A, that's we have some probability of A, and now something has happened and we have got new information, and based on this new information the probability of A should be updated. So we should use this new information to update the knowledge that we have already for probability of A. Okay, so based on that new information, update the probability. This is what is conditional probability. I'll write that also. This is the most, okay, this conditional probability allows us to update. This is the more important thing that you need to understand. Update the probability when additional information is known or revealed. I'll give you an example, you will understand that. For example, so I'll give you a definition. Okay, let me give you what does this mean. So let me cut it out from here. So this is given by probability of, so this is what is the definition. So this is we say this is what is probability of A given B has already happened. This is probability of A and B. This is probability of B only. So let me not write this. Okay, this is probability of B. So let me give you an example so that you understand. For example, okay, I roll a die. Okay, so for example, I roll a die. Okay, and I'll define the two events. A is equal to, I get a 5, and B is equal to get an odd number. Get an odd number. So I have rolled a die. Okay, we two are playing. I have rolled a die, and you want to find out what is the probability of getting a 5. So before anything, any new information you have, so what will be the probability of 5? So the possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the possible outcomes, and I want that 5 should happen. So out of 6, this is the 1. So the probability of A will be equal to 1 by 6. Now, so we both are playing. Okay, you roll the die and I put my hand in middle, and I know the answer of what has come in here, what has come, but you have not known, but I reveal to you. Okay, so earlier remember that what is the probability? The probability of getting 5 is 1 by 6. Now after you have rolled a die and you don't know what has come, but I have seen it and I give you more information about it, that an event has occurred and that is an odd number. Okay, that is an odd number. So what would be this probability of getting either 1, 3 or 5? This will be half. So after revealing this new information, will the probability of getting A or getting 5 change? Once I have revealed you that you have got an odd number, will this change? Yes, it will change. So let's write it down in the formula. So P of A given B. So A is getting a 5 and B is that I have given you new information has come that the number is odd. So what is the probability of both A and B happening? Let me draw it for you so that you understand. So generally these are not so easily understood. So for example, let's create this set world. So this is our whole sample space. This is given by omega. So the sample space is given. This is sample space. The symbol of sample space is omega. So this is all the possible outcomes. Okay. And in that I have okay. So this is my B, this is my A, and this is my sample space. Okay. So what are the numbers that can happen in B? 1, 3 is my 5, and outside this are all the even numbers 2, 4, 6. Okay. So what is now let's put it in the formula. This is what is there on your screen. Now what all things we need? P of A given B is equal to P of A and B, and so now since B has happened, so this is our only word. Earlier our sample space was this. Now we have got a new information in this whole sample space. Probability of getting 5 was 1 by 6. But after that a new information is revealed that the number is odd. Our sample space has decreased now because of this new information. Okay. And now if you can see here only from this diagram itself, what is the probability of getting 5 now? So all the possible numbers are 5, 1 and 3. These are 3 numbers. And out of that I want to get 5. So now the probability has increased to 1 by 3. And the same thing we'll understand using the formula. Okay. So we know intuitively that probability, updated probability P of A given B is equal to 1 by 3. You can see from here. But let it get it from the formula also. So this is what it defines. The probability of B means now the sample space has changed. So this is my world now. This is the only world. So anything that I want to calculate, I have to calculate within this world. So this is not my world now. This outside is not. So only this is the world. So probability of B. Probability of getting a B is, you know, probability of getting 135. This is half. Right? And earlier probability of getting A and B both from this formula. Understand, from intuition we understood this. Now from the formula, now what is the intersection of A and B? What is the common part? This is the common part. So this is, what is the probability of this? 1 by the complete thing, 6. So A and B is 1 by 6. So 1 by 6 by 1 by 2 will give you 1 by 3. And this is what we understood intuitively also. So this is what is our conditional probability. I hope this is understood now.